Okay, in this video, we're going to look at the pieces of a box and whisker plot. So I've been given a set of data, which is some test scores for maybe a recent history test or math test, science test. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the numbers in order. Now, what I like to do is count how many pieces there are so that at the end I can count and make sure that I have them all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so when I'm done, I should have 15 pieces of data. So the lowest one I see is 53. Then the next smallest number that I see is 65. Then I see a 68, a 69, a 70. I have two 72s. Okay, then I have a 79. I have an 83, an 84, an 85, an 87, an 89, a 90, and a 94. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I did it correctly. Now, to find the median, I underline because I'm going to need to also find the lower median and the upper median. So if I cross out my numbers, it makes it hard to read. So lowest, highest, lowest, highest, lowest, highest, lowest, highest, lowest, highest, lowest, highest, lowest, highest. So 79 is in the middle. That is my median. Remember, I'm done with the median. He's not allowed to join any teams. He's Mr. Neutral. Okay, so now I'm going to look at my lower group, and I'm going to find the median of my lower group. So the highest, the lowest, the highest, the lowest, the highest, the lowest, okay? And it worked out perfectly. It's 69. Now, if there happened to be two numbers in the middle, I would have added them and divided by 2. Let's look for the upper. So now I'm going to look at this upper group. Highest, lowest, lowest, highest, highest, lowest. Here we go, 87. Again, I didn't have to do extra work because it worked out perfectly. So 87. Lower extreme is the lowest number in the whole group. That's 53. The upper extreme is the highest number. That is 94. Two easiest ones. We should never miss those or get those wrong. I'm going to erase this work so I have space to show you the rest of the problems and to sketch out my box and whisker. Okay, so my IQR is when I take the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. So the upper quartile is 87 minus 69, which is 18. Okay, so I'm going to then, so my IQR is 18. I am then going to take 18 and multiply it by 1.5, which gives me 27. I'm going to use that number to help me with my lower limit and my upper limit. So I'm going to add 27 to my upper limit and subtract it from my lower limit. So 87 plus 27 is 114, and 69 minus 27 is 42. So 42 and 114. So what this means is my numbers have to be between 42 and 114. And in this case, all my numbers, my lowest number was 53, and my highest number was 94. So they all fit between this range. So in this case, I have no outliers. Now, if I had some numbers that did not work, that would give me an outlier. So this one would be no. And that would adjust how I make my box and whisker. So let's look at another set of data. Okay, so I have another set of data. Maybe this is points scored in a basketball game or whatever it may be. And the first thing I would do is put the numbers in order. And luckily, this set of data, the numbers are already in order. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find the middle of the group. So lowest, highest, lowest, highest, lowest, highest. It worked out perfectly. It is 25. So my median is 25. 25 can't join either team. Lowest, highest, so the middle, my lower quartile is going to be 23. Lowest, highest, my upper quartile is going to be 33. The lowest number in the whole group is 21. The highest number is 49. For my IQR, that is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. So that is going to be 33 minus 23, which is 10. Okay, I'm then going to take 10 and multiply it by 1.5. And I get 15. Okay, so I'm going to add 15 to 33, and I get 48. So that's my upper limit. I'm going to subtract 15 from 23, which makes that 8. So my numbers need to be between 8 and 48. Looking at the list, are there any numbers that don't fit between 8 and 48? There is one, 49. So it is my outlier, which is going to change how I make my box and whisker. Okay. So we start with the lower extreme, and that fits within the limit, so it gets a dot, so 21. And then my lower quartile, if we have a number line, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33. And it keeps going. Okay, so 21, 23 is my lower quartile. My median is 25. My upper quartile is 33. I can connect on this end. However, 49, which is my upper extreme, is outside. It's an outlier, so I'm not going to have a whisker on this side. And what's going to happen is I would keep extending my lines. There's 37, 39. It should be way down here. And wherever 49 is, we're just going to say it's here because I didn't make my line spaced correctly. 49. So I would have a dot and no whisker on that side.